Hello guys, today we are talking about batteries. Now, I already did some videos about batteries, but there is always a question or two that sometimes it's not easy to show you on videos. And taking advantage of my new whiteboard, again, drawing, nice. So, the question is, why does my new battery dies after 2 years? Let me try to explain you. What I always say is on multi-jet engines, you should always use a battery that is at least 70 amps hour and, not or, at least 700 amps of discharge. This current of discharge is what indicates you the power of the battery. It is a 12 volt nonetheless, normally, and this is the power of the battery. How can I put this in a different perspective? The 100%, it is the 680. This is more common. 680 equals 680 amps. 0 amps, okay? Every time you have a starting of your engine, let's call it a diesel engine, the diesel engine consumes about 250 amps of current. Now you only have 430 amps. Not naturally, the battery can receive 70 amps hour from your alternator. For that alternator, I have a video down below. And this value over here of 430 will go up with time, okay? So now you have 430 on your first start. A few minutes or a few hours down the line, you already have again the 680. Except you don't. You now have 675. And in about 6 months, you have 630. And then 600. Are you starting to understand this? The power of the battery, this initial power here, determines everything. Every time you do a starting of the car, the battery can never, ever go to 100%. This 100% is not the state of charge. The state of charge meaning a good battery must have about 12.5 volts. You can have 100 amps on the reserve and still have 12.5 volts easily, very easily. So those machines that test the batteries actually test this over here, the condition of the battery. This is the condition of the battery. This also tells me what? If you have a very small battery on the diesel engine, 540 amps, as soon as you give it the first start, you already lose 300 amps. So now you have just room for one more start. It's not really, with the battery is new, it's not really that, but it is almost. So the thing is, if you have a very weak battery to start with, you will lose starts very soon. That's why after 2 years, you do not have anymore the 680 amps, and now you just have 430, 300, whatever it may be. Even though you have an excellent alternator, if the battery is not so good, that happens. That's why I recommend you the E44 Varta that has 74 amp hours. That is on an L3, that is the dimensions of the carcass of the battery. 74 amp hours and about 780, I believe, amps of starting of cold cranking amps. Okay, now we remember that. So what is nice about this kind of battery is this 780 over here, that should be around here, like 74, 780. The margin that you have is really higher. And not only that, as soon as the years go by, the capacity that the battery has to reclaim the lost territory, so to speak, is better, is higher. So on the first few starts, instead of losing 1, 2, 5, 10 amps, 50, 100 amps, this battery actually loses less than the other one. Partly because it is bigger, but actually because the inside is better quality too. Because on the inside you have all those plaques and they are actually better quality, okay? But the thing is, if you purchase a battery that it is, let's imagine this scenario over here. This happens a lot. 70 amp hour. Perfect. Now, how many cold cranking amps? I already seen it with 610. As soon as you have the first 10 starts, you go and test this 610 and it's down to, I seen it with 450. The battery normally is recycled one or is a very bad quality, or even sometimes the sticker that is on top of the battery, it's lying to you. No 610, no. That sometimes 500. And as you can see, 250 is the minimum for a diesel engine. Another quick tip for you. If you have a diesel battery and you have a gasoline car, you can use this no longer worth battery for a gasoline car. Imagine this battery here. You only have 430 for your diesel engine. It's not enough, not on the winter. But your gasoline one only uses 150 about amps, okay? And now you have more than enough. If you do a crank with 430, you will get 300 left on the battery. And now it is replenished with the alternator. So a diesel battery will work with your gas one, but a bad new big battery, if it is low quality, will be sucky for your diesel engine. I hope you can understand this here, because I try to do a graphic here for about the percentage of the battery. This does not represent the level of the fluid of the battery. It's not that I want to show you. This only represents graphically the state of the quantity of energy that is inside of the battery, like a glass of water, okay? Every time you drink a bit of water, you go out to the bathroom, but not enough water goes out to fill the... That's gross. That's very bad. Do you understand that? You cannot ever replenish to 100%. Percentage is always lowering. And that's how the batteries go dead after 2, after 3, 5, 10 years. No matter the age that they last, I've seen batteries last 12 years. Oh my god! I've seen batteries last 12 years. But eventually they all go to 100 amps. All of them. Start with a big number like this one. Okay? At least you have a lot of water to drink. Guys, I hope you like this video. I hope you like my dirty jokes. Ugh, awkward. And down on the description there is more information about these kinds of videos and other areas of the car too, and the mechanical side, the electrical in here. Well, go check down below a lot of links for playlists for my channel, okay? If you are liking this kind of content, if you are not understanding what I'm trying to write, because my handwriting is... tell me down on the comments below, and I see you next time, guys. Bye! Starting. And not only that, is better quality too, because on the inside you have all those... The fly is bugging me. Big battery, if it is low quality, will be sucky for your diesel engine. No matter the age that they last, I've seen batteries last 12 years. Oh my god! I've seen batteries last... Well, go check down below a lot of links for playlists for my channel, okay? Jesus Christ, this fly is killing me. It's annoying. It's what it is.